What's going on, y'all? It's Minor Meacher from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I just skipped class with the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl Lala Shepherd checking in. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report, and I got Monty Meechie in the building. How you feeling?
I'm here. I feel good. I'm glad y'all invited me here.
Nah, for sure, man. Your music is dope as fuck.
Thank you.
I like your music.
Thank
I like
you.
your vibe. I like your style, and I like what you're doing. So salute to you.
I appreciate it for real.
Absolutely. So shout out to Ruben too for connecting the dots. I definitely appreciate him.
Yeah.
So we're gonna learn all things about you today. So let me know where you from and talk about your upbringing.
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina, double R, you understand what I'm saying? Southside, it's 300, okay? But Raleigh is definitely, it's a lit place, you know, it's a good vibes, good energy. I had a good life in Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, very little bit on the popular side where I'm from.
Okay.
Went to school in the ghetto. The real, it get wicked over there, okay? Shout out to Southeast Raleigh High School. But you know, it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a vibe.
For sure. So, okay, so like what type of student were you though? Like, especially in like high school, what type of student were you?
I ain't gonna lie, my grades were good.
Okay.
My mama don't play that.
Right.
My daddy don't play that. I'm talking about my mama and daddy, like, I couldn't even get a C was bad in my house. You understand what I'm saying? So like, it's an A or B, or you could forget about it. But behavior in school, trash. I mean, I was terrible. Terrible.
Like, what was you doing? Would you say like you was like a class clown, or what was you?
I won life for the party in high school because
Okay.
it's gonna be a party when I pull up. Every time it's a party. I did 2 decent number of fights, you know.
Damn.
Beat a couple, you know, and then boop boop. They know what's going on. They're not gonna play with me. But yeah, I'm definitely with terrorizing the school for real.
Okay. So back then, were you doing music too, or when did you get into music?
I was doing a little poetry, and then like when I got to like the 11th grade, on Twitter it was a challenge to that beat. Supposed to be Chris Brown, Jhené Aiko, and it was a challenge. I did it, posted on Twitter. I really was playing. It was really a joke. So I did a little video, put a little 16 bars on it, and then when I posted it on Twitter, I had like 3,000 retweets. Like,
Wow.
he just was retweeting. I'm like, okay, I might can do this for real though. Like,
Okay.
That's where it started. It.
Okay, that's what's up. So like, at what point did you be like, man, I'm about to take this serious and actually pursue this and become a real artist?
End of 2019, beginning of 2020. End of 2019, I said, you know what? New Year's resolution.
Okay. I
I'ma
did
do
that.
it for real.
Yeah.
So the beginning of 2020, that's when I got in the studio really for the first time, like, cause you know I've recorded on other people's stuff, but you know that's like basement and they closet type stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna go to a real studio. We're gonna do it. I met Black Storm, one of my peoples from Raleigh, and he let me come to his studio, and I was recording, and I ended up putting out like a 5-song EP in the pandemic. And it was crazy because, you know, we didn't know the pandemic was going to happen.
Of course.
But it happened. So we dropped it in February, not knowing the pandemic, they were about to shut it down.
Man.
So that was already like, what did we just do? That was ridiculous. But then that September, we had Raleigh Day in Raleigh, September 19th area. And that's Rome Jeter event. And it was about 5,000 people out there. And 2C headline, and I opened up on.
Dope.
And best performance of the whole
Period.
festival. Made the news and everything, and it was just like a vibe. Mind you, this is my first time ever hitting the stage.
Yeah, your energy on the stage is super magnetic. Like, you get the people in tune and involved. Like, where does that energy come from?
I'm just full of energy. I don't know if it's called a Leo. I don't know if it's just like, yeah, you know, so. And then my whole life though, like me and my cousins, we used to do like little stupid stuff, like put on talent shows in the living room, just dumb stuff. I might laugh a little bit, but I used to take like remote control or like, you know, the vacuum cleaner how because I was little, right? So the vacuum cleaner was right here, and the part that you push, like I thought that was a microphone.
Yeah, you gotta practice though. You gotta start somewhere.
so that was my thing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I respect that. So okay, so what did your COVID experience look like for you? Like, Atlanta, like here, we was still relatively open.
Y'all were wide open.
But what did it look like for y'all?
Oh, everything was shut down. You wasn't going nowhere to do nothing. The only people that was outside for real was the essential workers. There was no clubbing, none of that. Restaurants, you could forget about it. Like, nothing was going on in Raleigh. I actually came to Atlanta for a month during the pandemic. I stayed in the Airbnb in East Point.
Okay.
That's when I knew, like, okay, see, because I thought I was going to stay in the city, right?
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about Atlanta. I'm just saying that. Yeah. I was like, okay, we can get the Airbnb. It went in East Point, and I said, ooh, it's lit. It's lit over here. I got to get in the mix. So, this showed me like Atlanta really was outside. Everybody was moving. I think, what club was that was still open?
Every club, strip clubs.
Now it's closed now though.
Was it a strip club or a regular club?
They had strippers in there, but all y'all clubs got strippers.
I was gonna say that's shit.
Kiss, what's it?
Oh, Kiss.
Yeah, right
around the corner.
Turned it up. I went up flipping off. Yeah, it was live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, so discuss like some differences that you noticed from like where you from to like coming to Atlanta, like cultural differences, even like music differences, anything, like just anything that you noticed just from North Carolina to Atlanta, if any.
Y'all support a lot out here. I like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of black people doing stuff.
Facts.
And everybody supporting each other. So that's really one of the best things. What I like the most about Atlanta is that y'all support each other. As far as y'all got food everywhere on every corner. Y'all eat.
We love to eat.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's cool because I feel it. You understand what I'm saying? Atlanta time is definitely different from Raleigh time. Atlanta time since I've been here, not here though, cause y'all was here, y'all was on time, but Atlanta time really maybe like an hour after they say. You know what I'm saying? So if they say like 4 o'clock, it really means 5:30. And that's it.
That's true. That's true. That's facts. I'm one of the rare people like shit. If I stay at time, we gonna start on that time.
Yeah.
But normal shit, music shit, they start hella. Man,
I had we did a showcase. It's crazy. Kids, my daddy will laugh right now. He see this. We was at Kids. We had to beat. I think it was like we was 10:30 or something. They told us to pull up. Man, I heard the DJ come over the thing. He was like, "Yo, we finna get started in a minute."
That sound about right.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Well, I was there since 10. That's crazy.
That sound
real
like
Atlanta.
For sure, man. Well, the first song that I think I got introduced to was the What. Your delivery on the record, like, I'm like, damn, like, who is this girl? Like, I love your delivery, so I want to get into that song. Like, first, let's talk about the studio session, and I want to talk about the music video.
Okay. Studio session for What. Before I went to the studio, I was on the way from getting some vinyl, because we were about to press some t-shirts.
Got you.
Got into it with a little bitch, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't even gonna get into that. Anyway, she had owed me some money for real. She was mad that I was talking about the money that she owed me. Anyway, off that.
People hate talking about money that
NASDAQ look 200. It wasn't look 200 when you asked to borrow it though. That's crazy. Anyway, so boom, I'm like, well, this broke bitch. Like, that's the first thing I said getting off the phone. So like my producer, shout out to the Quail call. He sent he had been sent me a beat pad, but I pulled it up just riding, and I just was like, what? I don't know. It just came out, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. Anyway, went to the studio. My little bro, #Zay. I was like, bro, record me real quick. Granted, I can record myself. I do it all, but we ain't gonna get into that. I'm like, I don't want to keep hopping in and out the booth, so I'm like, record me. Recorded it, put it down, punched in I didn't write the verses down. I just punched them, and it really went on ice after that because I wasn't even going. I played the song. I was like, that's cute, but I didn't even really. That wasn't my favorite song. It just ended up like I ended up posting a clip on TikTok and it went viral. You know what I'm saying? The music video though did that in the middle of the hood. Told them I'm coming outside. Y'all better be outside. That's why I'm at. The lady let me come in her. She got a nail salon, black owned though.
Dope.
Angelique.
Hell yeah.
I was like, yo, let me get in there and get a couple scenes. You know, I know you got customers and all that, but I'm gonna do my thing. So I did that. I went on Bragg Street. You know, if you're from Raleigh, you know it get wicked over there. But we was outside. I ain't give a fuck about none of it. And we pulled the cars up, and it was a movie.
Hell yeah. I thought the energy matched the song. I thought it was like perfect energy, and I feel like, videos are supposed to like bring the song to life, and that's what I feel like it did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So I want to talk about a couple of lines from the song. So you said, I call him daddy in the sheets, but in the streets he bro. So talk about that.
I mean, Sometimes, like, that ain't sometimes. I'm about to be politically correct. Fuck that. Look, you can't. Sneaky linking. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we doing. What me and you doing ain't got nothing to do with nobody else doing. Cause me and you can fuck and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Male, female, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we doing, we doing it, right? And then in the streets though, that was good. Like, we gotta keep it, you know what I'm saying? Because that ain't got nothing to do with this. And you need to keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? You keep your mouth closed, you might get a little more, you know what I'm saying?
Let's be clear.
Facts.
Okay. So you like males and females?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Do you have a like favorite, or what is it like? What's your like? You got a type?
A girl?
Girls and guys. I mean, know your type.
It's really about the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Vibe, hustle, get money. That's what attracts me. I ain't gonna lie though. Sometimes I be feeling like I like girls a little bit more. Sometimes like they more fun. Like,
yeah.
Niggas is boring, like and half of them can't fuck for real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, right? And then it's either they got one or another, like the dick good but the head trash.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Head good, dick trash. Your shit little, and then you think you doing something. It's too much. Like, I know with shorty, I know I'm gonna get off shit. It's gonna be, that might be too much, but we're here.
Nah, straight up. I respect that. I love that. Period. Okay, so speaking of females, like, what's your thoughts on like females in the music industry now, specifically rappers, female rappers?
I mean, I think we taking over.
For sure.
We got our foot on their necks. The niggas can't breathe right now. You understand what I'm saying? They doing their thing. I like the fact that now, you know, people are just being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my main message. You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. Now you got some stuff that's fabricated, but it's people that's really kind of starting to look like they coming into saying like, yeah, this who I am and this what it is.
Nah, for sure. I agree. Where do you see yourself fitting in or standing out, I should say, within the climate of, you know, female rappers? Okay,
I do it all. Okay. No disrespect to nobody else. I'm not like none of them other bitches, okay? I like everything about music. I feel like some people do music because it's something to do, right? I love music, from the skeleton of the beat, putting the beat together, the engineering, all of that. My pen is crazy. I'm talking about, I can write for me, you, and them. It don't matter. Sure. You understand what I'm saying? Performance, when it come down to just the creative direction and everything, lightings on the set, I'm with all of it. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like people don't really be that invested. Yeah. And then I'm versatile. I can rap.
Facts.
Harmonize, you know what I'm saying? It might get ratchet, it might get popish, it might get rock starish. We don't know. You're not gonna get bored with me.
That's real shit. Who are some people that you would consider your influences, musical influences? And why?
Like, a lot of females paved the way. I'm definitely a fan of like the older music, like the Rod Diggers and Queen Latifahs and Money Loves, and you know what I'm saying, the Brat, all of them, you know what I'm saying, because my dad would play that kind of music. So that's how I got introduced to all of that. So I definitely feel like Little Kim definitely, as far as this who I am and what y'all gonna do about it, set the trends. I set trends, I don't follow no trends. Lil' Kim set a lot of trends, and people need to give her respect for that. You understand what I'm saying? I think, I don't know, people have their own feelings about Nicki. I love Nicki Minaj, okay?
For sure.
Because if you want to be real, when I was in middle school on the bus, like, we was listening to like the MP3, downloading shit on LimeWire, like, that's who we were listening to. So you can cap if you want and say like, oh, I wasn't in for you. Cap how? Who you was listening to? She was on everything. You could not cut the radio on. Facts. I was singing Nicki Minaj lyrics that I probably shouldn't have been singing. So that's fact.
I feel that. Do you feel like social media and fans put females against each other, female rappers?
Absolutely. That happened on the local level.
Yeah, of course.
So social media, even if they super famous or even if you're not super famous yet, they paying people. I think they get it might be good for the internet, the drama, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like that's why they put people against each other. Local level, it don't matter what city you in, Raleigh, Atlanta, don't matter. People is gonna make it where it got to be some kind of competition. Right. I'm not in competition with nobody.
Period.
But myself.
I love it. So. I love it. Okay, so talk about like one thing, like when I hear your music and just even meeting you now, like just it's a confidence aura. So at what point did you say that you found your confidence as a female, as a woman?
I don't know though, cause well, it was a point in time though. I say when I was younger, where I kind of was a little unsure. You feel me? So as far as the confidence level goes, but that comes from completely other shit. We're not gonna get to that. But then, well, I feel like when I got later in high school, like middle high school, I said like 10th going to 11th grade, like I just was like, I'm really her. Like I was doing my thing even then, you know what I'm saying? The way I was dressing, shit I was doing, like people wanted to be around me. Like I'm gonna put my best foot forward anyway. And even if I did not, still be better than you other bitches. So.
For sure.
Yeah.
What would be your advice to, maybe some young girls that's maybe struggling with those type of issues?
I think that first they need to know, like, a lot of that just in your mind. You get on social media and compare yourself to other people. And social media is a facade. Anything people post on social media is always the best version of whatever is going on. Nobody's gonna get on social media and post like, oh, I'm behind on my rent, or I ain't got no money. Nobody's saying that. They're online capping. We was just talking about that cap. So if you get online and you're like, oh, this girl is this or this girl is that, like, she's probably, half of that is not real. And then like, people put a lot of stuff in your face, like as far as like, the BBLs, or it gotta be this, it gotta be that. No, it does not. You're beautiful how you are. And if don't nobody tell you that, Mighty Michi told you, like, you're really that girl. See, you can't even, I treat people around me like that. I don't want nobody around me with their confidence low. And I know people slip into that moment sometimes, like, even my friends, I bring them back out of that, like, bitch, quit playing. You understand what I'm saying? You really that. Because I don't want you around me if you feel like your confidence low. You can't hang with me. I want everybody to step out like, yeah, we've arrived.
For sure. I dig that. Okay, so let's get back into music and, putting in the footwork are you independent?
Yes.
Okay, so talk about putting in the footwork as an independent artist and getting on tour and going on tour with Soulja Boy. That's major.
It was a long road. I just started.
Talk about that journey. How did that happen?
Well, with the Soulja Boy tour, of course, linked up with Ruben, Big Ruben, put some respect on his name, okay? And Ruben was like, yo, I think this would be a good look for you. And we kind of just went from there, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, if I'm going to bet it on anybody, I got to bet it on myself. You understand what I'm saying? So took the money and I said, yo, we going on tour. We outside. And Ruben put the play together. And that experience in itself was crazy. Yeah, Soulja Boy was the first rapper to bring me on tour. Y'all remember that, Big Draco. I'm going to stamp it. But it's definitely an experience, like just going to city, state to state, having to be there at this time and leaving that city, going to the next one right then, being in front of all of these people, which I love to do. And then just seeing like the crowd reaction. Like I said, I performed in front of thousands of people where I'm from, but like it's different, I'm from there. Like going to these different states where I'm not from and the people just genuinely loving me was crazy to see. I had girls pulling at my shirt like, damn. Oh my God, you stuff. Like it was crazy, but I'm like, nah, this is where I belong though. It was that moment where I really realized like, nah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. I mean, it showed on the stage though. I seen some of the footage. I'm like, damn, like real crowd control.
Yeah.
What was the first Soulja Boy song that you would say that you got hit to? Because I grew up in Ohio, so we got probably like Booty Me, like different songs like that and shit. But for you, what was it?
I don't even know. That era was so crazy. I was like, in elementary school on the blacktop.
Yeah.
Scotching and stuff. We was cranking that Soulja Boy. And then I don't know, he had that shoot that throw some D's on it. It was a lot. Soulja Boy was in our face, but it was a vibe.
For sure. So people haven't listened to you yet. Why should they listen to you?
Because I feel like when you listen to me, it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna change your life. Okay, it's gonna be something that, like I said, you ain't really heard before. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't sound like nobody else. I do my own thing. You're going to have that boost of confidence because even when my song went viral, like, I had people messaging me. It was one girl, she messaged me and she said she would get like bullied or something, like at work. And she was like, when I was listening to that song, you know, like it gave me that boost of confidence. And that's what I want you to feel when you live. If you having a bad day, you gonna cut on that Mighty Michi. Cause Mighty Michi gonna make you feel like, yeah, we up and this what we doing. It's nobody else like me. So if you want something that you ain't heard before, go pull up that Mighty Michi.
I like that. Okay, so our platform is called the Progress Report. So how would you say that you progressed lately as a person?
I think that I've definitely grown a lot with my anger and controlling like my emotions. Cause even just recently it was something that had happened and the old me would have jumped out the window and really been on bullshit. But now, like, I think I'm just growing as a person to be like, okay, you know what? I can handle that a different way.
I respect that.
Yeah.
So what you got coming up next?
We got a lot of stuff coming up. We're outside. We coming running through Atlanta. Anybody gonna see Mighty Michi, okay? We pushing the single Homeward. I got 5 a.m. on Peachtree, okay? It's dropping. I was blessed to even be a part of that project. It's so many big names on that project that it's crazy. I can't even tell y'all. They ain't gonna let me tell y'all. But I'm telling y'all, when it come out, it's gonna be one of them ones. Shout out to Ruben.
For sure. All right, well, I appreciate you skipping class with me, and I look forward to seeing your progress.
All right, boo. Thanks for having me. We on the Progress Report, boo.
Okay.
The Progress Report.